Today I show you how to choose the recording formats and quality settings for your Android phone. When you're recording videos or even pictures, you can choose different formats and they will change the file sizes and the quality settings based on how you choose those settings. Here I have the Video Pro app on my Sony Xperia 1 Mark V, and this is the Photo Pro app. It can record photos and videos, and most of the apps will look like this on Android. The Video Pro app, the other app, is a little bit more special. So here I have the quality settings: 4K 60, 4K 120. 4K is the highest quality on most Android phones these days. You could even have 8K 30 or 24, but it's up to you. Most of the time 4K 30 is going to be more than enough for a good quality video, but if you want to save on space, you could even use the Full HD setting. Full HD is the lower quality under 4K. On most of the times when you play the video on the phone, you really wouldn't notice, but I really recommend to record your videos, whatever they are, in 4K 30 or 4K 60, not 4K 120, but you could do that if you have something that's moving really fast and you want to record every frame and maybe play it back in slow motion later. You can also choose the different lenses from your phone to choose the closer or wide or the main lens. When you want to get the best quality, you use the main lens, which is usually the 1x, and then you can go closer to your subject if you need to, instead of having to zoom in with the actual lenses. This is the Video Pro app for Xperia, and this is a little bit more complicated. Most apps, they will not have so many options, but here you see the options. It's a 4K 60 HLG, which HLG means it's HDR format. The HDR format is when you have the brightness a little bit more powerful. When you watch a video, the screen of the phone turns brighter. And here I have lots of settings. I could even choose white balance, and it's really, these are lots of settings that you will not probably use, and you might not be able even to change these settings unless you use a dedicated camera like the Blackmagic camera app. That app will have lots of settings like this. Here I can reduce the FPS, the frames per second, and also you can see the color changing, the brightness between HDR and SDR, but really you can't tell here unless you record a video and then you play it. This is really the only way. I can show you, I can even choose the quality to 720p, the lowest. If you want to record something for a really long time and you want to make sure you don't run out of space, you can use a low frame rate like 720p 30, but this is very rare these days. Most of the time you will record in either SDR or HDR, 4K 30 or 4K 60. This is the most common, and I like to record in 4K 60. So now this is how I use the settings, except for the SDR and HDR setting, which usually I like to use HDR, but it's just my preference. For the SDR versus HDR, it's very complicated. HDR videos are a bit more difficult to play and look great on all the screens, while SDR will work on all older screens. The HDR, if it's recorded properly and uploaded properly, it will look great, and hopefully this video looks good to you, because this video is HDR, and sometimes videos recorded in HDR will increase the brightness of your phone screen when you play them. That might be a bit annoying in some situations. These are a few samples of the videos, and you can't really tell from watching it through the camera, but it's really not such a big difference. You can tell on the SDR video that it seems a bit brighter, but the HDR video seems like it has more details in a way. I don't know how to explain it. The colors will look different, and if the HDR is done badly, then the colors will look really strange and everything will look unusual. So the safest thing is to record everything in SDR, but if you like quality 4K 30 or 4K 60 in HDR, those are really great settings to use for your videos. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you.